everyone, today is the date that you want it to be. Today is the date that you actually get recognition, actually get everything that you wanted, actually get praised for your work, awards, anything that you want. Now, with that feeling, I want you to go back in time to that day in which you actually got all this. There must be some days which have been the highlight of your life in which you have enjoyed it like anything. As recognitions, those awards, those people praising you, people actually kicking your hand, telling you have done a wonderful job, what an amazing job. You maybe have a certification to hang on the wall for that, or a particular selfie from that day, or meeting with a big person. Now I want you to go into something that is completely opposite. I want you to think about the days in which you actually failed, where it was horrible. You didn't enjoy it, you hated it, and we just feel bad. Right? Those days in which you felt like crying and people didn't behave with you. Let's just say nobody liked your art or whatever you did. And it was not fun. It was not fun, you hated it. Now, those days and these days, including, will give you some days in which working becomes a very hard task. And at this point of time, today is 23rd July, at this point of time, I want you to recognize that with all those days you have worked so far, you have gotten so far. And to handle those emotions correctly, this video is about not letting the external things affect your inner working so that you can work in a better way. And to do that, my first point is resolve. Whether you're feeling blue, whether you're feeling not good, not wanting to create anything, or let's just say you are feeling amazing on the top of the world. Either way, it should not actually affect your working, and you should be able to work as you need, as you have to regularly with the discipline to achieve your goal. This is basically something that artists go through and they fail because artists are ruled by emotion a lot. We cannot do that when we are trying to succeed. Yes, we have to use emotion into our artistry and work, but we also need to have discipline to actually not stop no matter what happens. I was recently watching the series called Community, in which there is an actor who basically says like he has been some kind of football star in his college and he keeps wearing this jacket. People are basically telling him to take it off because it has been years since he was in college. He is not a football star of the college anymore. And talking to the actor, he says that if I keep it on, I piss people off. If I remove it, I make them happy, but it makes me feel weak. What should I do? And this is a very beautiful line. The protagonist says that either you keep it on or you remove it. You do it for other people, and that is weakness. When you do it for yourself, that is strength. This applies to our work. Art should be something that you enjoy making, that you enjoy creating. It should be like you are in the zone. Like, let's just imagine a scenario that you are somewhere far away, lying on a mountain slope. It is beautiful trees, it is weather, there is nobody, there is no reel to make to impress someone or get likes or anything. And hopefully, let's just imagine that this is your old age. Retired, you have achieved everything that you wanted to achieve, everything that you could achieve. Now you're just lying there with your artistry and you're just creating it for yourself. That is a state in which artists have to be in. That is a balance. And we do not have to ever let that balance shift from this side or this side. We have to keep it constant, people. My second point is that it is our duty to make craft. It is our responsibility. As simple as some accountant has to make an Excel sheet, some doctor has to treat a patient, no matter how they feel about the patient, about the day, about the weather or their mood or what is going on in the house. No matter how they feel, they have to deal with it. Same goes for pilots as well. You'll see a lot of movies in which they show a pilot was drunk and he basically landed the plane in a wrong way, or even in any case messed it up a little bit. And then they blame the pilot for actually not taking account of his intake, of his mood, of whatever was going at home. But we do the exact same mistake in art and nobody recognizes, because artists are supposed to be the people who are very moody. Guess what? Mood does not contribute to your work discipline. It contributes to your work, but not to the discipline. The discipline has to come regardless of you are getting recognized or you are getting trashed. When we get attached to the praises of people or to the criticism of someone, there is this quote, I believe it was said by Anurag Kashyap, that when people pass out from FTI or when they become new filmmakers, they are actually not creating anything for themselves or the audience. They are creating it to show their colleagues that they can create. That is called attachment. Why? You have been in the class for like 2-3 years together. Now, you just want to impress the other person. When we are under attachment with the other person, what we do is we lose our freedom to create in an independent way. And what we are doing is just we are slaves to their thought process, which should not obviously not be in art, because it is an individualistic field. You know, that dream of basically just chilling and doing your work, that is the real fulfillment, that is the joy. What we do is we start with that basic thing, that then we get sidetracked into something, maybe praises, maybe criticism, and we lose it. And isn't it foolish to actually not do something that is actually not contributing to your soul? So stay true to your work. Create because you love it, because it fulfills you. That's the essence of being an artist. If you were getting sidetracked, I hope I brought you to the middle part, the balance. And I hope that this video really helps you. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.